Hello and welcome. Once again, I'm Smeagol or Aiden or whatever it is you want to call me. And oh crap, what's going on? And today I'm going to be doing a Stronghold tutorial video for you. So the first thing on my list of stuff to talk about is what is a Stronghold? So a clan that, but as soon as you create a clan, you'll get a Stronghold, and your command center will be tier 1. You won't have any of these buildings. You'll need to build them, which costs industrial resources. And you get industrial resources from Stronghold battles. I keep getting tabbed out for some reason. So Stronghold battles, you have 3. Let me create a detachment. I'm the commander, so I can do this. Also your combat officers and higher ranks can. And you have 3 separate Stronghold game modes and also advances. Now, my clan, we aren't into advances yet, because that's tier 10, 15v15, and like half our members don't have tier 10s. But you have tier 6, which is 7 versus 7. You have tier 8, which I can switch to when it loads. Right here, which is 10 versus 10. And then you have tier 10, which is also 10 versus 10. And with this, so for example in tier 10 you need all people in all tier 10s. And you can get legionnaires, which are people from other clans. You can see my friend list, I have these people as friends because they're from other clans that have played with us. Yep, so that's that, and then you've also got advanced, which is 15v15 at tier 10 for way more resources, but we haven't done it yet, so we don't know. Next up you have your consumables. So each game you can use a consumable, so you can use these two. So your high capacity transport just gives you extra industrial resources per battle. So tier 6 skirmish gave 150 resources for a win, tier 8 gave 250, and tier 10 give 1000. For example, with this tier 4 high capacity transport, that's plus 20%, so I'd get say 1200 from tier 10, for example. Next of all, you have artillery or airstrike. You get to choose one. So we're mostly using artillery at the moment here. You can see our tier 4 artillery, which gives you an artillery to use in game, which I will show after this video. If you guys can fire on them, that'd be ideal.
I can probably hit the M4.
If you can spot them, I can. Oh, what the fuck?
Miss.
Okay. Well, that's a 0 damage game for me.
Guys playing Strongholds then.
T28 tracked.
Get out of there.
T28 is tracked. Drop out on him. There you go.
Yeah, please.
If they push you more, then I'll be able to shoot them, you know?
Oh!
He's still tracked. There you go.
Nice.
Yep.
If anyone...
Plus 20% extra resources, as you can see with this tier 4, and of course that depends per tier. So if I head back into the Stronghold, and we have a look inside the artillery battalion, apologies for the dogs, you can see about the upgrades. So you can see a tier 5 will give me 30, 35, 40, 50, 55, 60 up to tier 10. You can see the tier. And you can see how many industrial resources it takes to upgrade. So for our next one it's 17,000, as you can see here. Now, with these, of course, you place your buildings and you upgrade them, and it takes time. So I'm going to be upgrading the attack bomber squadron. So if I upgrade, so there you go, level 4, and now we can create tier 4 reserves, and then you can of course create some. So I'll create, say, I don't know, 20 of them right here. It's another 500 resources, and now it ticks down every 5 seconds. It'll make one.
Okay, Burns, you don't go.
Right, who shall I shoot at?
Well,
T54?
I'm not going up.
Type 59.
Yeah.
Fire at mod 1. Miss. Wait, that... Oh, come on, that went right through him.
Yeah, Scorpion G's are both up there.
Yeah, I saw.
Where is the Scorpion G?
They'll be both back here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, time
Like
to
an
shoot
airstrike.
some premium
Okay.
fancy
You can
turrets.
get shots on this level.
Right, there's an LTB on
back.
LTTB on island.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. We've got some
Oh, come on, Arty Strike. Come on, kill that 50 TP.
I doubt it'll kill anyone.
why are we-
Do a lot
I'm
of
dead.
damage.
I'm
I
dead.
think that's an airstrike, not an
Yeah, it's an airstrike.
arty-strike.
Wait, where's the artillery there?
Why have we got
LTTB,
airstrike?
LTTB.
Yeah, why have we got
Because we're
airstrike?
Guys,
Because they're both just as good as each other.
Good.
They each have different jobs. Good job.
Okay.
Nice shot.
Scorpion G
Watch out.
is going island.
Lul.
And as you can see, they give you more resources per battle, and also the airstrikes, they become a larger area, they fire more bombs, same with artillery, becomes a wider area, more bombs, etc. You also have the trophy brigade. So this is only for advances, but it's a way of once again getting even more resources, up to another 60%. Meaning you could technically totally have 180% bonus in resources if you have top tier like artillery, transportation and trophy brigade. considering it's like 10k for some advances. I don't know if I can get that up in here, but we'll have a look quickly. Advances, yep, there it is. Can I create how this works? As I say, we've never done advances, but let's figure it out. Oh, there you go. So if I like select this, oops, just muted in Discord. You can see right here. There you go. 45 minutes to do. Yeah, and you get like 10k or something like that as a reward. Hell of a lot, basically. So that's that covered. I'm going to save that for another video when we actually get onto it. Now, in terms of Stronghold buildings, you have quite a few ones that do quite a few different things. So you can upgrade them like you saw me do with the Attack Bomber Squadron, and all of your buildings within your Stronghold can be upgraded up to the tier of your command center. So my command center being tier 5 means the Attack Bomber, the artillery, transport, etc. can only be up to tier 5. They can't go to tier 6 until I've upgraded the command center. For upgrading the command center, not only does it give you, like, it allows you to upgrade your buildings further, but it gives you a ton of reserves and stuff. Like, for me upgrading to tier 6, I get all of these tier 7 and 8 reserves, which, you know, they're just better quality reserves than I can get for now. Anyway, buildings, you've seen the attack bomber, it makes bombers, which you then use in game. Once again, I'll show that for you now. Artillery, of course, you can upgrade. Transportation units, once again you just produce them however many you want and you upgrade them. Then next you have these boosters. So free experience or crew experience, credits or combat experience, and these are mutually exclusive, so you can only have one of these two on and one of these two on at a time. Now, why there's the 2010? So in clan, team and tournament battles, so tournament battles, clan wars, strongholds, that sort of thing, you'd get plus 20% credits and 10% in randoms. I believe this applies to crew experience as well. There you go. In random or in regular, 75 or 50. And yeah, you can mix and match these. One of these two, one of these two. And then these are the various other resources that I just showed you that can be enabled before battle. Just ignore that one there. So, that is everything covered in resources. Actually, just as one last point, where's my financial unit? There it is. So once again you upgrade these buildings, and as you upgrade them you can see how much they cost here, how many hours they last for, the amount of additional credits in random and ranked battles, and the amount of extra credits in like strongholds and that sort of thing. So plus 75% at the end there is pretty crazy for 2 hours as well. Like 2 hours of Stronghold 8s with plus 75% credits, you'll easily be making way more than 2 mil. Plus if you have your own boosters up here, you know, your own personal reserves, like plus 125% credits, I'd probably make about $250,000 per game in my Progetto. It's crazy and I can't wait to get to that point. Yeah, so following this, over the next couple of days, I'm going to be editing up a big long session that we just did. We just did, I think, 3.5 hours of Strongholds, some 6s and some 8s, and I'm going to be making them into various videos. And I will throw them out. And you guys can actually watch us playing, me commanding some Strongholds. And just as a final thing, one thing I realised I missed, you have ELO. So if you win, you gain ELO. If you lose, you go down in ELO, and that determines your place in the ranking for your server. So in EU, we're currently the 192nd clan, because we have 1,109 ELO, because we've got a 53% win rate, is what you can see here. In tier 8, we just recovered today, so we're now 626th. We have a 45% win rate, which is atrocious, and we played 72 battles. This is win rate in the last 28 days, this is overall, so yeah, you can see the difference. And yeah, that's about everything covered for Strongholds. Nice potato, come on. So yeah, thanks for watching guys, I'll catch you on the next one.